I mean, I leave work and
Definitely.
it's stressful and you have a terrible day, but you come up and see Gordon and it cheers me up and makes me forget about a terrible day, and we both have a wee laugh
Good
and
time, yeah. Good time.
catch up and so many other charities out there. There's a lot of women's charities and children's charities that get a lot of attention.
So I'm Heather Allen. I'm one of the service coordinators at Vintage Vibes. So we sort of go around the city in Edinburgh here, and we sort of are using social media as well to get the word about Vintage Vibes, our logo and the brand. I sort of train the volunteers, recruit the volunteers, then we match them with our VIPs, who are people over 60 that we match the volunteers with, and then we oversee that match and we support them throughout the time the volunteers are volunteering with us. So Vintage Vibes is a 4-year funded project, part funded by the Big Lottery, and obviously it's only part funded, so we're looking at ways to continue the project beyond those 4 years, because there's definitely a need for this sort of type of service. You don't need to have any particular special skills or anything. You haven't got to be a lecturer at some fancy university. You can just be friendly, approachable, wanting to chat and have some time to give, to spend with someone. That's kind of all we look for. So Vintage Vibes is very different. It's because we're thinking sort of what the volunteer and what the VIP can get out of it and building a friendship, and there isn't an end date on the match. So once we set a volunteer and a VIP up, it can go on for as long as they both feel they want to be part of Vintage Vibes, and it is more about building a friendship and that long-term intervention. All the volunteers go through the PVG, the disclosure service, so they've all been checked, and they've got character references as well. So they're, and we've worked with them and trained them, so we've got to know them quite personally and got to know their interests. Because what we try and do is we match the volunteer with someone that they'll get on well with to build a friendship based on similar interests. Like for example, Gordon and Isla have a love of rugby in Hong Kong and travelling, so we've matched them based on that sort of getting to know them as a person, as the individual.
it was actually kind of by accident. My boyfriend had met the guys at a media get together, and he was saying that we had Gordon, and it was he was really into rugby and had worked in Hong Kong, and I used to work for the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, okay. And he was, he had been here and not got much to do, and the Vintage Vibes gang were looking to get him paired up, so I thought, why not? I love the Orient and Hong Kong and travel and rugby, and got a few hours to spare, and came to meet Gordon, and now we're pals, eh?
Absolutely perfect. Getting you down to Hong Kong just to be sure.
We're planning a trip to Hong Kong.
You just build into it, it's something that you say, oh look, I know what we're doing about it. Great.
Look what we've done. Look how much writing I've done this week.
Okay, I'll burn the first lot.
No, dear, I've got to type this up. Yeah, but we both look forward to it, don't we?
Yeah, that's right. And we trust one another as well.
Yeah. If you were thinking about it, I'd tell them to 100% go for it. I mean, it's enriched my life and Gordon's. I enjoy doing it. It's not a chore volunteering. It's really enriching for me to come and see Gordon and have a laugh with him and know that I'm helping out.